Nippon Koei India is a wholly owned subsidiary of Nippon Koei Company Limited of Japan, which is Japan's leading international engineering consulting firm. For 75 years, Nippon Koei has worked on over 5,000 multidisciplinary infrastructure projects in 165 countries all over the world. Having its corporate office in New Delhi, Nippon Koei India's multidisciplinary focus and genuine desire to make a positive impact have transformed many lives. Nippon Koei India's professional specializations cover all facets of transportation, water, environment, agriculture, energy, urban and regional development. The Western Dedicated Freight Corridor is one of the transformational projects being executed in India with the support of Nippon Koei. Moving freight faster, safer, longer. The prestigious Western Dedicated Freight Corridor project from JNPT Mumbai to Dadri UP spans across 1,506 kilometers. WDFC will be an important component in realizing the Make in India initiative through the transformation of this region to a global export hub. The project will also help in the domestic movement of industrial production and imports from the Western India to the northern part of the country. In 2013, the design and construction of civil, building and track works for double-line WDFC Phase 1 spanning 938 route kilometers from Rewari to Vadodara started, and the main project components are listed on the screen. To look after the construction works of those packages, a consortium led by Nippon Koei Company Limited, Japan's #1 international engineering consultants, in association with Oriental Consultants Company Limited, Japan Transportation Consultants, Nippon Koei India Private Limited, Oriental Consultants India Private/Limited and Rights Limited was selected as project management consultant for the project. The main works of the Western DFC project carried out during implementation were embankment constructions, major bridges construction, concrete production and precasting, track and concrete sleeper production and storage, ballast and blanketing production and storage, electrical maintenance and signaling and telecommunications work, etc. At present, most of the works are either complete or being executed at a rapid pace towards completion. 7.5 crore cubic meters of earthwork has been completed out of 8.6 crore cubic meters and 0.82 crore cubic meters of blanketing completed out of 0.94 crore cubic meters. To achieve the targets, state-of-the-art equipment is being put to use at WDFC. Each work is subjected to rigorous testing for quality assurance and strict supervision for safety compliance. The Honorable Prime Minister of India has dedicated the 306 km long CTP1 section between Rewari and Madar to the nation on 7th January 2021. In the CTP2 and partially in the CTP3R section, the work has almost been completed for about 353 kilometers between Madar and New Palanpur, with goods train plying regularly till New Palanpur junction in Gujarat. In CTP 1 and 2, there are 114 major and 13 important bridges, 7 rail flyovers, 40 road over bridges. In addition, there are 1,226 other structures like road under bridges, minor bridges, pedestrian subways and footover bridges. The works at all the 21 station building have been completed in the Rewari-Palanpur section. Till June 2022, more than 21.81 lakh cubic meters out of a total of 25.09 lakh cubic meters of concreting has been done using the modern equipment. The challenging landscape led to major innovations during construction, like usage of RO water due to hard local water and chilled water for the production of concrete due to extreme heat conditions. In the CTP3AR package, the construction work of 2 important bridges, Mahi Bridge and Sabarmati Bridge, is going on, and more than 98% of physical work progress has already been attained. In the CTP3R section between Palanpur and Makarpura, 11 concrete patching plants, 4 casting yards of RCC box with weight 50 metric ton in case of road under bridges and 35 metric ton in case of minor bridges and eye girders. 2 RMS plants at Bandhu and Timba have been utilized for construction of these corridors. The Honorable State Rail Minister of Gujarat inaugurated the 62.15 km length of CTP 3R section between New Palanpur to Mehsana on 13th day of May 2022. In this section, there are 10 major and 2 important bridges, 1 rail flyover and 17 road over bridges. In addition, there are 110 other structures like road under bridges, minor bridges, pedestrian subways and foot over bridges. The works at all the 2 station buildings at New Umardashi and New Mehsana have also been completed in the New Palanpur Mehsana section. Besides, in the CTP 3R section, the construction is almost completed between New Mehsana and New Sanand North, and the loco run was successfully carried out on 30th day of June 2022. This section constitutes 23 major and 1 important bridge, 2 rail flyovers in addition to 242 other structures like road under bridges, minor bridges, pedestrian subways and foot over bridges. The works at all the 2 station buildings, New Ghumasan and New Sanand North, have been completed in the Mehsana New Sanand North section. The Palanpur connecting lines will connect the DFCC IL alignment with the important seaports of Mundra and Kandla. This section will provide non-stop connectivity with the localities of Delhi and the DFC Eastern Corridor. The construction works in this section are in fully stream and expected to be completed by August 2022 for the commissioning of electric double-stack freight trains. This section constitutes of 1 rail flyover, 1 major road under bridge, 17 road under bridges and 7 minor bridges. The works at the new Chadotar station building have been completed for train operation. From New Sanand North to New Makarpura, the work has been fast-tracked and work is ongoing on multiple fronts. Also 3 connecting lines, PCL, MCL and MKCL, are in progress. There are 88 major and 3 important bridges, 11 rail flyovers, 7 road over bridges. In addition, there are 378 other structures like road under bridges, minor bridges, pedestrian subways and foot over bridges. The works at all the 5 station buildings is in progress in the New Sanand North Makarpura section. This section will improve the overall connectivity of northern Indian hinterlands with the Gujarat seaports of Pipavav, Porbandar, etc. Each plant is planned to keep in mind multiple issues like availability of raw material, usage location, range of deployment, transport conditions, etc. Track depot and concrete sleeper plant was commissioned for CTP 1 and 2 and CTP 3R, having movable and fixed gantries for handling rail and sleepers, mobile flash welding plants, ballast regulator, dynamic track stabilizer, NTC track laying machine, fast track tamping machine and slow track tamping machine, etc. The depot moved over 2.48 lakh metric ton rail stacked. A total of 35.8 lakh sleepers have been produced for this project in 2 plants in CTP 1 and 2 and 2 plants in CTP 3R. Ballast is being collected at Timba, Vagdadi, Otwad, Antroli, Botwada, Saila, Sevalia, Ambagata, Sundalpura and 9 crusher site stockyards in CTP 3R section. Rapid work progress brings significant challenges too. One of the major issues faced was the finalization of planning and drawing, like twin ROB at Palanpur, RFO and ROBs in the Palanpur connecting lines connecting the Mundra port. Similarly, shifting of existing IR lines at Mehsana was challenging. There are several other construction challenges faced by the project, like large quantity of aggregate and earth filling required under multiple legal constraints within forest limits, rock cutting in CTP 2 section in Rajasthan, and borrow pit areas in the areas of black cotton soil in the CTP 3R section in Gujarat. Safety, health, environment and labor protection are the cornerstones of WDFC work, and we have adhered to surpass every standard set for us. Protection of labor health and social security are some of the additional parameters attached to this project. All workers and supervisors are given safety training for working near running IR tracks. Special safety precautions are taken for railway line barricading and work in OHE area. Do's and don'ts are prominently displayed near the running track of Indian Railways. The project activity is going on as per the requirement of international standards and ISO 14001 and OSAS 18001 certifications. This project is environmentally conscious and the contractor is complying with all relevant national and state legislation regarding the environment and social protection, pollution prevention and control, waste management and other environment and social matters. Every environment parameter is constantly checked, like construction dust in the air, water quality in streams and groundwater, erosion of embankments and cut faces, tree protection, occupational noise. These help us constantly monitor and preserve the environment and natural resources for generations to come. Standard field tests are mandatorily conducted on subsoil strata for checking of compaction of natural ground. Further detailed slope stability analysis is carried out for checking the stability of embankment slopes. Specified quality controls or checks are carried out at all stages of construction of effective performance of the permanent works. The permanent way is constructed for a 25T axle load of a goods train with a maximum permissible speed of 100 km per hour with double stack containers on up or down main lines and connecting line, and a maximum permissible speed of 50 km per hour on loop lines and sidings duly laid and tamped by track machines. 2 into 25 kV overhead equipment has been provided with a swiveling type of cantilever assembly having the tension of 1200 kgf in contact and catenary wire regulated automatic with a pressage of 50 mm for a span of 54 meters and proportionally less for smaller spans. All the stations have been provided with electronic interlocking systems with 2 VDUs at crossing stations and 4 VDSs at junction stations for operation and indication of points and signals, etc. All the stations have been provided with semi-automatic signals, while the block section have been provided with automatic signals. Since this is a new electrified BG double rail line project, locomotives and rolling stock at present being utilized in Jaipur, Ajmer and Ahmedabad division of NWR-WR will be utilized in the section. Further, 25T axle load wagons are under development or manufacturing for use in this section. The commencement date of construction work for CTP 1 and 2 was 30th August 2013. CTP 3R was 6th June 2016. CTP 3AR was 20th November 2014. EMP 4 was 15th May 2015. STP 5 was 11th January 2016. And PEP 6 was 8th December 2020. Make things happen and get things done.
Dear respected viewers, we have just presented the current progress and construction activities videos of the undergoing dedicated freight corridor development project in India, which is a big game changer in this sector. After completion of this project, the total freight transportation from Jawaharlal Nehru Port Trust, Mumbai, to Delhi National Capital Region will reduce to 24 hours from the current 3 days travel time. The 1,506 km long section of the Western Corridor starts from JNPT Mumbai to Dadri, Uttar Pradesh. The Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi inaugurated virtually in January 2021 the part of the completed section of the Western Dedicated Freight Corridor from New Rewari, Haryana to New Kishangarh Station in Madar, Rajasthan, covering about 306 km section, which operates the world's first double-stack long-haul goods train. The dedicated freight corridor project will bring a reduction of the logistic cost of goods, which are the aim of the Railway Ministry, with the implementation encompassing the latest technology and other modern specifications. The operation will be more reliable, and monitoring of movement through IT enable the system. Lastly, our consortium members of the project management team are working hard to successfully complete the project on deadline in coordination with our client and monitoring the contractor's activities. Thank you very much for watching these progress videos patiently.